So I called him and I said, how much do you think my company's worth? 10 years ago. We had a discussion, and he wrote me an email. Thank you for the time on the phone. It was an interesting discussion. I received the information and documentation on Market America, and although this is not an official offer without evaluation, a formal offering letter, I would say that the company would be valued at least $180 million above the cash in the company of $40 million. Upon executing a non-disclosure and confidentiality agreement, I will disclose the principles and their financial documentation, although you seem to know the type of firm from our discussions. Based on that, would you be interested in continuing the discussion and negotiations? The next step would be to do due diligence and arrange for an independent valuation. Here's my answer. Dear Mr. Levin, thank you for your time on the telephone last week. For a guy who came from nothing, it is very flattering to be offered $170 to $190 million for something I started with only hopes and dreams and a handful of believers. I appreciate your flattering comments about the profitability growth management concept and products. I realize that I didn't really need to write this letter and could have simply not responded, but after thinking about it, I could not resist. First, selling this company for $170 million would be like selling Microsoft or General Motors in their infancy. Your instincts are correct. We are going to be the leader in one-to-one marketing and a multi-billion-dollar global Fortune 50 company. I'd be a fool to sell. You're right. We are just getting started. More importantly, this company was built on the hopes and dreams of thousands of people. Market America unfranchised owners. These people have found hope, and thousands are finding freedom and making their dreams come true. They are my family. It is their dreams and ambition that made this company what it is. How do you put a value on a family? What is the price tag on all those hopes and dreams? And how do you sell that? I risk being arrogant in saying this, but I wouldn't sell those for any price. $1 billion couldn't buy the power of those people's dreams and where we're going together. As long as those people have a dream and believe in me and this company, I will never sell because it is not mine to sell. In fact, thank you. In fact, I appreciate that. Best is yet to come yet, though. If I did, I would be cheating you. Because without their belief, their hopes, their dreams, this company would be nothing. You would be buying an empty shell. The people are this company, and we are getting America moving again. I have been blessed with success. But how much money does one need? I have plenty, and it isn't about money. Many people have wealth, but they don't have what I have, a purpose and thousands of people's belief and trust. That's worth more than any amount of money. And if you think we're so great, maybe you should use your resources to sponsor us in the equity markets and make the stock go through the roof. We were public back then. Also, you'd be smart to get yourself an unfranchised and join us. Call me if you want an unbelievable opportunity. Now, okay? Now, since that letter, Dennis, it was 10 years ago. Do you believe that? Mark, 10 years ago. Since that, we went private, and I wrote a check for $32 million to buy back what we started, and we paid twice what the trading price was of $4 to $8, make sure everybody was whole. And remember, it was a reverse merger. We didn't get any capital for it, so we had to dip in our own pocket to buy our own thing back. Okay, and it was the best thing we ever did because now we work okay, not to please numbers, but to please you in the marketplace. But now we get 2 to 3 of these letters per month now, is the point. And they're for a lot more money. Okay, now you can ask Robert Core over here. He's sitting over here somewhere. He's our CPA. He handles them. Why do we get them? Because we're growing and we're profitable, and they need to find someone like Market America to improve their lousy numbers. That's the only reason. Now, so we now have a form letter that goes out, similar to the letter before. So I'll read only what is different or added to save time. But let me explain the circumstances. They all want to waste our time after pestering us, or salesmen, wasting our time, and then they require you to pay for an evaluation, which is expensive and time consuming. So it's kind of like a nuisance. And we're curious though, and like to document what the market value is based on valuations or offers, because that's valuable information. You understand that? Okay, so I tell them to put their money where their mouth is and make a firm offer or a real number, or commit to paying for an evaluation themselves if they want to get to first base. But I add a little perspective to it for personal enjoyment. I kind of picture them reading the letter and their reaction. And here it goes, and then I'm done. So it's the same letter, but here's the excerpt that's different, okay, in the form letter. But I want to thank you for your inquiry and that you brought it up. What do you value us at? If you're serious, you need to pay for evaluation or name a number in a firm written offer so we can listen to you. The number would have to be well into the billions, because you would have to pay the UFOs that make the company by building their own unfranchised businesses that make up Market America. They may not be official shareholders, but they are the stakeholders and the people who make it happen. And we ultimately must satisfy and answer them. This company is their hopes and dreams, not just a financial balance sheet as you see it. How much is 165,000, just a little while ago, little entrepreneurs with dreams and passion who have committed to their own personal success and freedom, which is the company's success? What is that worth? They even pay their own way. Yes, I know. It's a pretty incredible model. I would say it's billions if a price tag could even be put on it. It would be interesting to know what they would take to stay. You would be paying them to stay, not to sell. You see, selling you a company without their commitment and belief would be selling you an empty promise and shell. I wouldn't try to fool you. And as for me, I'm having so much fun, too much fun, and have plenty of money to enjoy life to the fullest, while the residual income continues to grow. In fact, it could exceed whatever you would pay within 10 years. So what's the point? Maybe you should study residual income, as it makes all the difference. My family, team, and UFOs all will carry on even after me, and I have a lot more than 10 good years left. Besides, we have just begun to change the way people shop and to change the world economics through average people bonding together entrepreneurially in a cooperative plan to achieve financial freedom through our unfranchised system. Yes, you're right. I am crazy. But I am also free, successful, happy, and have a purpose. Maybe you should consider joining us. It's more about time than money, as it only costs $129.95 to become a distributor. And then, I must tell you, you have to invest a little time to become a UFO. If it doesn't work for you, we will refund your money. So that all is at risk is your time. But if it does work for you, the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow is that residual income. Show me a deal better than that. However, if it would make you feel better, you can pay successful unfranchised owners the real value of an unfranchised, which is several $100,000. But I doubt they will take it for the same reasons that I won't. Thank you for your time and consideration, and keep growing. Sincerely, J.R. Ridinger. God bless you. We'll see you at the top. That's it. That's it. So I hope you'll take that home with you. We really are bigger, better, faster, and we're making it easier. And we're changing the way people shop. And finally, in leaving, remember, Market America is simply the best thing out there. And I look forward to seeing you next year. Lauren and I and Amber are already planning to be there with you in April. It's already in our schedule. So get your tickets. And I hope that you have your ticket to the next event. But it only gets better from here. And we're going to be with you. We're taking it to a whole new level. We're one team with one dream. We're built on product. We're powered by people. And we're creating the economy of the future. We are the future for those who are looking for paradise. We are creating paradise together. God bless you. I'll see you at the top, and I'll see you in April. Have a great convention and keep growing.